What's up, friends? Welcome back for another episode of The Mandalorian. Very excited for this one after the first episode of the season, which blew me away. Easily my favorite of the show so far. They just took everything up to a whole nother level, especially the effects. And obviously, now that I know who it was at the end after I went back and looked right after I recorded it, I'm extremely interested to see how they implement Boba Fett into the show. Although he still could just be another clone around. I guess it's not confirmed that it is him. Obviously it's the same actor of Jango Fett from the prequels, but really looking forward to seeing his character a little bit more. I'm sure they just teased it early on and he's gonna take a few episodes before he comes back into play. That's just my guess. Hopefully we get a couple more cool reveals like that throughout the season, and hopefully we learn a little bit more about Baby Yoda maybe in this episode. Obviously he wasn't in very much last episode, so we'll see if he takes more of a primary character role in this one. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoy watching along with me for this one. If you do, by the end of the video, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out, and you can always check out my full-length reactions to these episodes on my Patreon, the link for that being in the description below, and those are uploaded the day the episode is released. So if you would like to see them a lot earlier than here, that's the place to do it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into Season 2, Episode 2. So now that we've had both Boba Fett's armor introduced, as well as most likely Boba Fett himself, I wonder if we're gonna see him with his armor in the show again. Both episodes have started off with some pretty cool opening shots, just wides of landscapes like this. Seems to me like we're picking up right where we left off in the last episode, unless he's just speedering around to another location. Oh shoot, these guys are gonna freaking wreck him, man. We're gonna get an early fight here. Oh jeez, Baby Yoda took a pretty hard fall right there, man. That sucks. Get the child! Oh gosh, they knew that he was traveling with it. Are these guys commissioned by somebody else? Oh my gosh, bro. That move was elite. Holy crap. That was a freaking dope sequence.
We can strike a bargain. There's a lot of value in this wreckage. Take your pick.
Oh man, is this dude gonna pick the Boba Fett armor? He gets in the first episode and then immediately loses it?
Okay.
That isn't the same thing that is in the beginning of episode 7, is it? That Rey runs into that captures BB-8? It looks very much like the same type of species. Dude's just booking it. Oh my gosh, he's controlling it. That's amazing. Freaking played that thing. Did he just kill him right there? Absolutely savage move, man. You do not mess with this dude. Oh, that's right, man. His bike is broken, so now he just has to trek all the way back on foot. I'm assuming he's going back to Mos Eisley, so that's probably quite the walk, and it's not very ideal weather conditions. Yes, dude, we finally get to go to the cantina. Did we ever go here in the first season? Or is this the first time he's been in the cantina here?
You finally found a Mandalorian and you killed him?
He wasn't Mandalorian. He was my last lead on finding other Mandalorians.
Friggin' giant Ant-Man, what the heck? Looks like that thing at the end of Ant-Man 2.
He says the contact will rendezvous at the hangar. They'll tell you where to find some Mandalorians. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes.
Shoot, man, are we gonna get introduced to another mysterious character? I do like the way the story is moving this season, though.
A Mandalorian covert is close. It's in this sector, one system trailing.
Are they the ones that left Navarro?
Don't know.
Oh, nice, dude. It's an entire group. That's better than I expected. I thought it was just going to be one at a time that he found people.
The contact wants passage to the system. No hyperdrive.
Moving fast is the only thing keeping me safe.
What is this thing, man? This is not the thing that I was expecting to be a contact. The creatures in this show, and Star Wars in general, are always so interesting looking.
Is she sure there are Mandalorians there?
She said her husband has seen them.
Interesting. I don't know necessarily if I trust this thing. Whatever it is does not look super intimidating, so hopefully it'll work out.
I don't speak whatever language that is. You speak Huttese?
It's a rare occasion where two characters don't understand each other in the Star Wars universe. Pretty much everybody's like tri or quadlingual in this universe. Baby Yoda is certainly fascinated with those eggs, whatever they are. There must be some significance to them besides just being kind of cool looking. I also noticed how he kind of did a little bit of a force pull on him, it looked like.
Kid?
Oh no, he's just gone bobbing for eggs right now. Cannot leave him alone for a few minutes. Just such a curious little creature.
Razorcrest, M111. Come in, Razorcrest. Do you copy?
Oh shoot, we got some X-Wings now. Hopefully they won't provide any trouble then. But I guess the Mandalorian is kind of like on his own without a certain side.
I need you to send us a ping. We're out here sweeping for Imperial holdouts.
I'll let you know if I see any.
I'm still gonna need you to send us that ping.
Is he not wanting to do it because he's afraid other people are gonna pick up on it? Because he is trying to travel incognito.
Oh, wait. There it is. Transmitting now. Be quiet.
What's that?
The hypervac is drawing off the exhaust manifold.
This is quite the sticky situation for him right now. Hopefully that did it though.
Carson, can you switch over to channel 2?
Copy.
That seems quite freaking suspicious, man. Whatever they're talking about now, they don't want him to hear it.
Was your craft in the proximity of New Republic Correctional Transport Balkan 5?
Oh, great moment right there. Yo, they totally reused some episode 4 footage right there, didn't they? I mean, if they didn't, it looks like exactly spot on how it was then. That was a great sequence though. Definitely like the tension right there.
I don't know where he thinks he's going in that thing.
That whole thing's gonna break apart in this atmosphere.
Oh, this is such a cool chase right here, man. I love this. All the sound effects are so dope too. That thing did not know what it was getting itself into riding with him. Mandalorian's a freaking great pilot though, holy crap.
I got him. Target computer active.
That shot definitely looks a little bit more modern though, so I think they just did a fantastic job at recreating the cockpit and all the sound effects. And I went straight to mentioning that they may have reused footage, just because I know in Rogue One they did that.
Hold on.
Oh, dude got some pretty legit air right there. I don't know how much damage the ship is taking though. His move was certainly successful. They should be safe for now, although I assume those things are going to keep patrolling. Oh gosh, man, here we freaking go. He's going to be stuck here for ages. Just with my gut feeling, there's two things that I think could happen right now. Either we actually get to see a Wampa again for the first time, because he's encased in ice right now, or maybe Baby Yoda will help out in getting the ship unstuck, because we did see him use a little bit of force power earlier in the episode. Oh gosh, and there's a massive hole too. That's even worse. So even if they do get unstuck, they aren't going to be able to get in space without that being fixed. I wonder if the eggs were damaged as well. Oh my gosh, this thing is having an absolute buffet with these. Surely this thing is gonna notice some of them are gone. Baby Yoda's gotta get his strength up. Can't blame him too much. Just looks like that thing's carrying around a big jar of boba.
Sorry, lady, I don't understand frog.
Oh no, I think it just realized that the eggs are missing. Unless there's just something up with the temperature or something else with it. Oh, Oh, so that's why it flashed back to that moment in the little recap at the beginning of the episode. Does it know that thing?
This cannot wait until morning. Do not be alarmed. I bypassed the droid's security protocols and accessed its vocabulator.
Whoa, that's legit, man. That was not what I was thinking was gonna happen. That's pretty freaking dope. At least now they can bypass the language barrier.
My husband risked his life to carve out an existence for us on the only planet that is hospitable to our species. Hold true to the deal that you agreed to.
And I may have recognized it in the first season, but I definitely recognized the voice actor for that droid. Oh, I know who it is. It's Richard Ayoade, I think is how you pronounce his name. Love that dude.
This was not part of the deal.
Jeez, that thing is beat up bad. That might be the worst damage it's ever had in an episode. It's a freaking awesome set piece though. I love that location.
Come over here. Give me a hand. Make yourself useful.
Dude's just got a mind of his own. Does not give a crap what anybody else wants him to do.
When did she go?
Shoot, what is going on now? I would think that thing would want to stay with them instead of just wandering out by itself. It doesn't look like it can really handle itself. This is just going to make the process even longer for trying to repair the ship, get him out of there. What? There's just some hot tubs around here? I mean, I guess I can't blame it then. I'd probably chill out in there for the time being.
It's not safe out here.
Oh, interesting. It put the eggs in there as well. Maybe it's just a part of having to take care of those things. They need some warmth. Don't you dare eat another one in front of it. That would end very badly, I feel like. It looks like Baby Yoda just discovered a miniature set of alien. Are these things eggs as well? If they are, I would probably get the heck out of there because you know a mom is nearby. Was that like a freaking miniature spider or something? Is that what lives in here, dude? Are we gonna get a gigantic arachnid fight? That kind of terrifies me, man. Oh, bro, what is that thing? That is the most terrifying looking spider, man. That mouth looks ugly. And it has freaking eyes too. Oh gosh. I hate but love that design at the same time. Yo, and it can shoot webs too. Man, this thing's wild. Where are they gonna go though? They can't start up the ship and just leave. Oh, nice. Well, at least this thing can actually move fast. I thought it was just gonna be slowing him down the whole time. Oh, that is such a cool shot right there. I don't know if that's all that it's gonna take to kill it though. And plus you still got all the other smaller ones to worry about. None of this would have happened if the freaking frog lady didn't run out there and try and have a nice hot bath. Jeez, these things are hard to freaking kill. So are they just gonna have to be trapped in here forever? Because I don't see a way that they can get out of here. Interesting, this thing was hiding a blaster the whole time. At least it's making itself useful now.
This better work. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Wait, so they did fix it? I thought they still had to do a bunch of repairs. Maybe it's just working for the most part, but there's some other things that are damaged. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, that thing is gigantic. So much for that plan. The creatures we've been getting in these first two episodes are insane. Okay, here we go. Wait, are these the X-Wings coming back? Because that's just going to create even more problems for him. It was these dudes from the X-Wings. Well, I guess it's better than nothing for them to save him, because it's not like they were going to get out of there anyway.
You have an arrest warrant. However, you apprehended 3 priority culprits from the wanted register. You put your own life in harm's way to try to protect that of Lieutenant Davin.
Oh, so that stuff is coming back into play. Is that referring to the episode when he kind of works with his old crew to go back to those prison sector or whatever they went to? Because when I watched that episode, I thought it was rather unimportant to the story, but if it's coming back into play here, then that's certainly interesting. Shoot, well, that went a lot better than expected, although I still don't know how the heck he's gonna fly out of here now. There's just absolute carnage everywhere.
I'm gonna repair the cockpit enough for us to limp to Trask. It's the only thing I can pressurize. If you need to use the privy, do it now. It's gonna be a long ride.
Well, this mission is certainly gonna take him a lot longer than he expected, and I expected. I thought he was gonna solve this thing in this episode. Well, I'm certainly glad to be out of that freaking place. Just a freezing nightmare in there. Baby Yoda's thinking about getting another snack. Oh no, it freaking did get another. When did it sneak that? Or did it pick it up earlier and it was just saving it for later? Jeez, that thing has seen better days right there. Oh, it was directed by Peyton Reed. No wonder some of the stuff in there was reminding me of Ant-Man. That makes a whole lot more sense now why that thing was in there. Well, the effects of this season so far, I feel like, have definitely gone up a notch, and the scale of things that they're having to go up against are a lot better as well. So I'm assuming the next episode is just going to be all about him trying to repair the ship and getting back on track for the original objective, right? Better be freaking worth it after all the effort he's gone to. If he shows up and there's no Mandalorians, that would be so dang disappointing. But I mean, I also shouldn't get my hopes up too much that things are going to go as expected. And the place he said he's going next to is Trask, which I don't ever recognize hearing that name before, so it'll be interesting to see a new location like that. Maybe I'll get my wish from last episode that I mentioned of getting a more populated urban location. If it's a place to repair a ship, I would assume that they've got some pretty decent facilities. It's definitely hard to wait a week in between these episodes though, that's for sure. Another episode of The Mandalorian down this season, and another pretty great and terrifying creature that showed up. Not quite the size of the crate dragon, but definitely a lot more unsettling to look at, I feel like. While I was just in awe of the crate dragon's design and just thought it looked cool, this one was actually quite eerie because I don't like spiders, and especially with the size and the design of it, which I haven't really ever seen a giant spider quite in that way. I thought it was very effective in creating a lot of intensity in that episode, and also, of course, a lot of great things to appreciate from just the Star Wars universe and design in general. We got some X-Wings in this. We obviously got the cantina, and so I feel like with this show, they've done a great job so far of kind of blending the nostalgia and the fan service elements with the new and exciting elements that we haven't really seen before. Obviously, you don't want to rely too much on fan service or recognizable things, otherwise it just can feel a little bit repetitive, but I don't think they've done that so far, so I appreciate the aspects of that filmmaking. And as I mentioned before, definitely kind of a mixed feeling on certain episodes like this, because while I love the effects and kind of the intense moments of it, it definitely doesn't progress the story a huge amount. We've obviously got a certain trajectory heading right now towards him finding some more Mandalorians, but in a way it almost feels like a side quest or a side mission, if that makes sense. And again, it's not that bad of a thing, and it is just my opinion, obviously, just on things that I like in particular with shows. But if there was any downside to this episode, that would be it for me. But overall, still really enjoyed myself watching it, had a lot of fun with it. Looking forward to some more great stuff in the next episode, and I don't know if they can do 3 giant creatures in a row, but we'll see. I feel like next one might not be as epic in scale as the first two have been, but they could prove me wrong. They could be going all out this season with that, which I would definitely love as well. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching along with me for episode 2 this time. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Always helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. You can always check out my full-length reaction to this episode and all the other upcoming Mandalorian episodes on my Patreon, the link for that being in the description below, and those are always uploaded the day the episode is released, and so you can see them ahead of time there as well. But until the next episode, I'll see you all later. Peace.